Well, Chris says at a young age fell in love with fishing, especially blue marlin fishing. Had a lot of friends that he fished with. His favorite week of the year, the Hatteras Blue Marlin Tournament. He loved the Big Rock as well, and he loved blue marlin fishing. This time of year he was in Morehead City and he was taking his time off for his vacation. He was blue marlin fishing.
Chris, being born and raised here, loved fishing, loved hunting, anything to do outdoors, being in nature. Chris and Wiggs had a good bonding relationship where he was, teaching him the ropes of offshore fishing. Right before he passed away, it was something that he expressed, please keep my son involved in what I'm bringing him up doing and the fellowship of being around the people that are in this sport. Without a hesitation, we started this tournament mainly for his son. And kind of what we envision is we hope that, Wiggs, he's got the bug. We want him to keep him involved in it. We want him to get on different boats. We've got amazing participants that host him. And we want him to experience different vessels, different mates, different fishing techniques, keep him involved in it. So hopefully, one day he wants to mate, captain, and continue angling. And we want him to see him hang a grander one day right here in Morehead City.
Every Saturday you can expect to see a kids fishing tournament. He thought, the future of these kids being able to grow up around fishing would get more people involved in blue marlin fishing. So tomorrow you can expect probably 100+ kids on the docks over here on the waterfront. They'll get a free rod and reel. They'll fish for an hour and a half. We have fat fellas coming in who's gonna feed them lunch and be a big old time. They'll get an award. The top 3 place winners get a nice trophy. They get a prize, and we're gonna paint this waterfront orange this weekend.
I like the kids tournament because we caught a bunch of rays last year. Probably gonna catch a lot this year too. And it's pretty cool to see kids' faces when they catch their first ray. And it's also really cool how it's such a big event. We had a lot of people come last year. I don't know the exact numbers. It was a lot of people.
Tomorrow night we'll have the awards banquet, which will include a live auction, our silent auction. Jim Quick band will be here playing music. We'll also have food and beverages. Food's donated by Gaffers. They joined us last year and they put on a nice spread. And it's a good time. It's a good time to remember Chris and talk about his legacy and raise a lot of money for UNC.
Besides keeping Wiggs involved, number 1. Number 2 is we're raising money for the Chapel Hill Cancer Center, which was basically a second home for Chris, his wife, his family, and the staff there, the doctors, the nurses are unbelievable. They devoted their time just like we were family. I visited often up there, and it's amazing what they do, what money we raise. We want to give back to them. In this tournament, we want it to be a friendly competition, and there is money to be won. But it's not all about just, hey, who can catch the biggest fish and whatnot. We're doing this for a good cause. And without our sponsors, there's no way that we could put this on, this beautiful place that we call home here. We've got right here on the waterfront, the Bass Motel is really taking us to another level. We've got a tent set up, we've got the community docks. We're able to have a live band, party. So other people besides fishermen can come and participate in our silent auctions, our live auctions, buy entry tickets. Our sponsors, they're generous to donate their money to this and helping us put it on the tournament. Besides that, what goes to the winners, then we try to equally offset and donate to Chapel Hill Cancer Center. 475.7.
Got a bite on the bridge pole. Actually pulled the fish off and cranked the lure in. Got it all the way back in. Fish came, piled all over it again. Hooked him, fought him for about an hour, and slid him in the boat.
All right. Well, this brings the conclusion of our killfish category to a close. And this year is pretty meaningful as the first year that we've actually killed a fish, this being the second one. And the Sea Striker crew is going to walk away with $25,500.